I just finished at the gym, and if you can tell by my hair, it's a fucking good set. Time to go home, and we're actually going to have a look at a wedding venue today, so that's really exciting. Go home and put my ring on because I don't wear it to the gym because I don't want to ruin it and I don't want to lose it, and I need to get it resized. So all of the above, don't wear it to the gym. So just came back from having a look at a wedding venue, and that was so nice. We both loved it. So I'm gonna play around with some budgeting and some numbers today. Exciting. But I am gonna meal prep. I decided instead of meal prepping tomorrow, I'm gonna do it today. So I'm having my turkey mince pasta bake. I'm having pasta now. Yes. But we've got pasta, the pasta sauce, corn, carrots, peas, pumpkin, and some cheese. Delicious. Quality upgrade. I was filming on my phone, but now I'm gonna film on the camera. So I'm gonna add in 400 grams of pasta, and now this recipe, all these ingredients, this makes 5 lunches. Okay, so 400 grams of pasta. Wait. Close enough. Now I'm going to cut up 250 grams of carrots, 200 grams of pumpkin as well. I just filmed so much stuff without actually pressing record. Idiot. So I'll reframe because you didn't hear me because the camera was on. 250 grams of peas added. My corn is now added. And as I said, you can't see it because the corn is now covering it. But 250 grams of peas, that's a lot of bloody peas for me. That's a lot. It looks like a lot. But anyways, all the veggies are in there now. So carrots, pumpkin, corn, peas. Going to chuck this on the stove, get it cooking. Same with the pasta, whack that on, and then I'm going to start cooking turkey mince. While the veggies and the pasta is boiling, I actually thought I'd do a little prep update. So post-comp, our plan was to reverse diet. However, this week's check-in, it was a good check-in, and I'm happy with where I am, and I didn't think that there was anything wrong with what I was doing. I knew that I was overeating my high days, so in my reverse diet, we had Monday to Friday as lower calories and then Saturday, Sunday as higher calories. Now what I've been doing, because I knew I've been going out on Friday and Saturday, I changed the Sunday day to another low day. However, I was actually overeating on my high days. Like, even though they were high days, I was eating past what I was still allowed to eat. So ultimately coming back into a deficit, if I continued to do that and I have 5 days in like a deficit and then 2 days in a surplus, basically I would gain extra body fat really quick. So we wanted to put a stop to that ASAP. So I am now in a recovery diet, which means my calories are the same over 7 days and they are higher. So I've got a lot more carbs to play with, and personally I like an average. I hate high days and I hate low days. You have to plan differently, you have different foods and all of that sort of stuff. So I do like having a structure of just like 7 days a week, this is what I'm eating, this is my allowance, whatever. I'm telling myself at the start of the week that I failed my reverse diet. I didn't fail anything. The plan has changed and we pivot and we work with what we've got, okay? So I'm still massive on changing the way that I think about things, changing the way that like the wording that I use as well. We didn't fail anything. We have not failed. We are not in a bad spot, and I haven't quit. So, you know, we just pivot and we learn and we, you know, we keep going with what we've got. So it's a little update there, but no regrets either. I knew exactly what I was doing. There was one Saturday night that we went out and I had a steak and chips for dinner, which is what I planned in MyFitnessPal, but then we were still at the function 2 hours later, and I had a second dinner, and I had 2 kids' burgers and chips again. So I had 2 dinners on one night, so that was really obviously past what I was allowed to have. Oh shit, better check on that. The pasta overflowed, but that's alright. So, as I was saying, yeah, we didn't fail anything, we just pivot and we learn and we keep going. So, yeah, and I'm not mad at all about where I am. I'm sitting about, I think I was 2 We're 3 kilos up from stage weight, but now my weight's actually started dropping again. So really I'm sort of probably sitting and ranging between 1.5 to 2 kilos above stage weight. Now for me, I've always found it hard to gain weight, but in saying that, I still know that there's a process to follow, and I don't just want to like gain weight really quick, because you don't want to gain the wrong weight. Okay, so you don't want to gain body fat, you just want to gain like healthy body fat. You don't want to gain it at a rapid rate. So scale is still fluctuating up and down, up and down. I definitely have increased my water intake, and I'm definitely eating more salt as well, so that can be a fluctuation too. But yeah, that's a little post prep update for you. Also, just with, I know that I was overeating, but one thing that like I'm happy about is like I'm not choosing, or I wasn't choosing poor foods to overeat. It wasn't like I was like, let's stick to my nutrition and then I'll have a cookie and then I'll have a piece of cake and then I'll have this and then I'll have that. It was like, I'm having extra carrots tonight, I'm having more meat, I'm having a second steak. It was those sorts of things. But the thing is, it's still ultimately in a surplus. I'm still eating more than I should be, but I'm not mad at the choices that I made, right? It'd be a bit different. I'd probably feel a little bit different and a little bit shitty if it was like your donuts and your cakes and your cookies and your whipped cream and all of that sort of shit. But it's not. So we're good, still in a good place. I can definitely feel fuller through core. Shit's definitely still full, but the legs, I can't see my legs, but the legs and the booty, they are growing. That is where it's gone to, and I'm freaking happy about it. Time to strain all these veggies. Oh my god. Damn, that is a lot of veggies. I don't know if this is going to make 5 lunches or 50 at this rate. Let's be real. Taking it in there, adding some salt, some garlic powder, and some Italian herb blend. And while the turkey mince is cooking, I'm just going to weigh out my cheese in a bowl, so then as soon as I'm ready to whack it on top, pop her in the oven, she's ready to go. Now I put some of the parsnip sauce in there. Looks like we're not having pasta sauce now. Ladies and gentlemen, 10 years later, pasta sauce. So I only put some of it in at the moment because the amount of veggies that you got, and you've got to add the pasta. I don't like adding too much sauce at the start. It's a lot easier to mix through if you do it like put a little bit now, put a little bit later. You know what I mean? Some of the veggies, all of these. Go heat it up. Time to add the pasta. It's not all going to fit in the pot when you just put it that way. Pasta sauce. Okay, wow. Now it's time to add the cheese. So, adding the cheese. Oh my god. Woohoo! Cheese is on, ready to whack her in the oven. Look at this. Damn! I am so excited for lunch next week. I haven't had pasta for ages. Literally now all I'll do is pop them into 5 containers. I'll just divvy them up and eyeball it. I'm not that anal about, I need to have 500 grams in this container and 500 grams in that container. Whatever. Chuck it all in, 5 containers, just eyeball it. It's fine. You're eating the same amount over the whole week. Cook in bulk and then don't make it hard. You've already weighed everything. Just keep it simple. Right, update. It was a little bit absurd the amount of
lunch that this made for 5, so I have made it into 6 lunches because there's no way that I feel like I could eat that for lunch. Like, I mean, I'm sure I could, but it felt a little bit criminal. So we made 6 lunches, so now I'm just going to adjust them in my Fitness Pal to reflect Monday to Saturday instead of Monday to Friday. I don't know how long this video currently is, so I'm just going to sign off now while I remember, 1, and 2, I don't know the next thing I'm going to film. So thanks for watching, guys. If you made it this far, please like and subscribe. Comment down below if what else you want to see. Comment down below anything in this video that was funny, that you enjoyed, I don't know, whatever. Just leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one.